Steve Mariano. By the way, I met Steve in the bathroom about an hour ago. Nice guy.
Howard's been a great friend of my family's and mine for several years. And we got to know Howard very, very well over the years. He's not just a world champion, one of the best boxers the world's ever seen, but he's a great champion of life. By the age of 12, he played at the Apollo Theater as a drummer in the Dynamics and played on stage with Sammy Davis Jr. and the great James Brown. At 12, things changed for him on the musical side when he saw the documentary on Muhammad Ali, aka Cassius Clay. The day after he saw the movie, he was in the gym, and for the next 25 years, he was in the gym every day. I've seen Howard and known Howard for a long time, and one of the great things about Howard, he's a man of his word. And you know, sometimes when you give your word, it's tough to fulfill it in the toughest situations. When Howard beat Aaron Pryor to go to the 1976 Olympic Games, and by the way, he had to beat Tommy Hearns and a bunch of other people to get there. And those of you who know Tommy Hearns and Aaron Pryor know how hard it was to get to the 1976 Olympic Games for Howard Davis Jr. But on the way to the Olympic Games, 3 days before the Olympic Games started, his mother, Catherine, died suddenly. Now, a lot of people would have given up. A lot of people would have went home. But Howard gave his word to his mother, Catherine, that he would win that Olympic medal. So Howard went on to the Olympics, and not only did he beat everyone that was in his weight class, he won the Val Barker Award to be the greatest boxer in the 1976 Olympic Games. I can give you stats all day long about this great individual, but I know this man very well, and this is a true champion. He has done things in his life and has come through so much turmoil and have overcome so many odds. It's incredible to even be sitting here, and I'm wonderful and great to be a friend of Howard Davis Jr. He retired in 1976 at the age of 40. He started and was a very big part of the MMA revolution, teaching all these MMA boxers that didn't know how to box. And in 2011, he started as an entrepreneur and businessman and owns Fight Time Promotions and promotes MMA games all over South Florida. The one thing about Howard, I must say, that he is one of the most humble men I've ever met. And he's one of those men from the old days. He doesn't say a whole lot, doesn't need a Twitter account, doesn't need a Facebook account. He does everything he says he's going to do and just does it without talk. Ladies and gentlemen, one of my best friends and one of the greatest boxers of all time, Howard Davis Jr.